Welcome, Earth travelers, to the 22nd episode of Astrology Roadshow. We have officially entered the Dragon. The second lunar new moon of 2024 marked the event on February 10th. The year ahead will have a much different personality from the year of the rabbit, which is now squarely in our rearview mirrors. If you thought we were bold last year, your definition of that word is about to change. The year of the rabbit was not so much expressed by boldness as it was intuitively opportunistic in comparison. These are two entirely different animals. Collectively, we will witness growing bravado on the world stage. It will be a time when certain leaders born in a year directly under the dragon's influence will be noticed, more so than usual, for their influence. It's fun if you understand how energy always changes, as defined by the Chinese Zodiac. You can see the subtle but definite shifts happening and already underway. This is the boss of the Chinese Zodiac after all. We can anticipate it will be a high energy year for all of us. Here is a chart to show which year you might have been born and animal icon you are then assigned. If born in either January or February, an internet search will determine if you tribe with the animal from the previous year. As the energy changes each year, so does the horoscope for each animal. As pointed out previously in Astrology Roadshow, the Chinese zodiac represents cycles of 12 years, and each of us reach a definite change on our birthdays relative to the energy of the current animal year. There are 4 notable prompts or segments within each 12-year cycle, and these each last for 3 years. These work toward upgrading your intention towards your final life goal. They represent many goals along the way. Each individual experiences a dragon year differently than everybody else. Look back at any point in 12-year increments to notice energy patterns. Okay, let's get started and begin appropriately with how this year plays out for our dragon friends. Dragons will be coming off of a hiatus of sorts this year, particularly once their birthdays approached. Their last 3 years would have been the finale of a previous cycle and a time they were enjoying fruits of their accomplishment. The next few years will be assessing what new endeavors they will be interested in pursuing, and this year is the very beginning of that new seed planting phase. The snake, horse, and goat will be in the final phase of their 12-year cycles and spending time enjoying the fruits of their labor. The snake will now have reached the final year of really reaping in reward. This icon works well with the dragon, and that will also help end its cycle with a bang. The horse and goat as well will be kicking up their hoofs and letting off some steam as they work this final segment. The third 3-year segment, previous to the final, is the one where the most work must be put in. The focus is clear for the icons that experience this part of their respective cycles and as they reach their birthdays. This is especially true for the monkey during the year of the dragon. This is a final year of effort towards their coveted achievement. The rooster is reaching a midpoint this year towards their cycle goal. And the dog person will be very aware of their approach to gear up and put in the extra effort. The second segment is the last opportunity for weeding out ideas that do not work and which will not make the final cut. And this is the energy of what the boar, rat, and ox are working on. They diligently are tending to their garden of ideas and narrowing down what they will want to continue to work on. The tiger and rabbit, as well as the dragon, of course, are the animal icons working on the first segment of their cycles. They are just now planting those seedlings, so to speak. This is a time of developing or discarding ideas and brainstorming for possibilities. Again, the whole exercise of the 3-year segments within each cycle is to get you to your coveted final goal in life. These phases can be compared to what the yearly seasons represent, but each one builds upon the last and gets you closer and closer. As mentioned in previous episodes, this zodiac works in tandem with Western astrology. The more aware you are of how the Chinese zodiac system naturally works, the more gracious, comfortable, and accepting you will be as you work your process. I wish you all the best during the Year of the Dragon. If you have any questions or need help with a Western or Chinese chart setup, please do not hesitate to contact ars@astrologyroadshow.com. And as always, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Your likes and shares are so much appreciated. Looking forward to catching up with you again next episode.